Always needed, but never remembered. Well, let's start with Jub Jub. Going to see if he can get an early pick as they decide to come out of the spawn point. Okay, just keeping an eye on the building more than anything. All right, just going through the front door. There they go, off through the left side. Okay, gets a piece of Zenyatta, but then going to take some heat himself. He's in a bit of trouble, has to back off. Top on Singularity as the GMU squad does manage to push onto the point. Liam going in big time. Well played, charging in a bit of an odd spot. We think they needed the shields more than anything. He charged, and now Saints going to need to back up. Get whatever damage they can, but that's probably going to be a quick first point here from GMU. Unless they manage to get a bunch of picks and charge in, but that's pretty close. Yeah, never mind. They're not going to quite get it. They're going to have to fall back. Squad is back for this S turn here. Let's see, hop on with well played for a second as long as he doesn't start shaking like crazy on his mouse. We'll stick with him for a second. Hello, Crackshot. Welcome to the stream. Accidental Discord. It's accidental. Okay, they have the charge onto the enemy Reinhardt, so Saints getting a good start. Taking out the main tank, of course. Gonna make them fall back to the cart. Singularity getting pretty low, Dowling right on top of him alongside Recognize. Alright, hop in with Don't Touch Me as he is right in the front lines. That defensive matrix, of course, does not do anything against this area. Shatter goes down, and that is the GMU Graviton. Okay, they haven't traded. There's the Mayalt actually coming down from the Saints, kind of cutting some of the damage that could have been done to them, stalling things out a little bit. A lot of the Saints guys going down, though. GMU going to get some pretty decent distance on this cart. And everyone else does go down, so a brief moment. This is something different, though. We've got Jub Jub on the Reaper, actually. See if he can get the jump on these guys and surprise their tanks or something like that. As he's going to teleport in or just try to walk. He's going to come from the backside. I'm not sure if he got spotted, though. The Diva could have spotted it. Gets the jump onto Zarya, and now a bit onto the tanks, but he's kind of out of position now. Does not notice it. Graviton does not look like it hits the mark there from the Saints. Singularity switching it up too. Looks like getting the Junkrat out here. See if he can get any damage. Trade going more towards GMU favor, it looks like at this point. Getting literally point blank into the tanks. And the Shatter going to shut this push completely down. Singularity and Dowling both going down. That's 2 points right now. See if they can get the full completion. Got one more S turn with a little bit of extra tunnels for some sneaky play if necessary, as well as that rooftop just to the left of well played right here. Okay, they're going to start to contest right on this corner, it looks like. Right along once again with Don't Touch Me as it peppers that shield of down Reinhardt. That looks like a Graviton does get at least two. I think that Zarya is down. At least well played, had his shield up the whole time, was able to get some damage negated, but that was a big push for GMU. Then, okay, he's gone. Rest in pieces. And that's an unfortunate round there from the Saints. GMU looking clean on offense on King's Row. Pretty rough start there for the Saints, of course. See what they switch it up to. Looks like one in doubt, goats. Of course, anyone who does not know exactly what the goats is, I think that was because of a player named Goats made the, or has the, or a team or something has that strategy, where it's the 3 tank, 3 support combo. And then, I mean, Brigitte might as well be a DPS anyway, so she kind of makes up for some of the damage. But because they're going the goats, we're not going to see the strategy that I had slightly brought up earlier. Let's see if the Saints can answer with another full capture, force another overtime. But I mean, GMU set the bar pretty high. They caught all 3 points with still 4 minutes left to spare. So even if it does go to overtime, that is a lot of time to try and kill. Let's see, hop along here with Singularity on D.Va. All right, charging in, taking the short way. Going right for the point. Man, right up in front with the tank. Reknaps goes down as well as Jub, but they do get Zenko on the Reinhardt, so the main tank is down. Singularity charging right in on that Widow, not letting him do anything. Extremely low health. Don't touch me very low as well, but a lot of Saints are falling here. Looks like a solid hold here for GMU. Ooh, okay. Never mind, he got out in time. So I know they were falling back, so Jub going in for a second got me a little nervous. Alright, this time with Don't Touch Me. Oh man, that one got smoked instantly, probably by a right click from Crystal. That's going to hold them off for at least another couple seconds. Okay, speed is on. Charging in once again. Fully charged Zarya, actually. This beam's going to hurt a ton right now. Getting nothing but shield right now. That thing is pretty close to dead. Zenko extremely low. Jub goes down right away. Nano boost onto the enemy Reinhardt. Zenko going absolutely nuts in our backline, charging in. Kind of put himself in a really bad spot, actually. Some emergency heals having to bring him back out here. Okay, they trade charges, and it actually goes in the favor of the Saints at this point. 3 more for the Saints, and that Graviton catches 2 of them. This Zenyatta all coming out from GMU, going to keep these 2 alive at least a little bit longer, but in theory, this should be a capture as Momo Peach goes down, as well as Crystal. So, took a couple moments, but Saints do capture the first point. It's pushing time now. Can we get the cart back out here as soon as this thing captures? Oh, the sneaky Reaper coming out, giving Don't Touch Me a brief surprise. Don't Touch Me, putting a lot of pressure onto Zenko's shield. And actually finds him again, chunking him down to like half. And okay, that was a mine. Oh, the big shatter actually takes at least 3 of them down. Momo Peach goes down, Zenko down. Dozy on the Brigida going down from GMU. 3 kills, 4, maybe 5 now. That might almost be a team wipe if they can manage to snag this Reaper. And they are going to get it, so everybody on GMU went down during that push. Now it's just a matter of pushing this cart and getting as much distance as they possibly can. Let's take a look what we got. We have 5 ultimates actually up for the Saints. I'm really hoping that they still use everything on one push. And let's see what we can get with the Grav. Does manage to get at least 2 of them, I think. But the Shatter comes out. Now we have to force downlings Zenyatta ult. Keep everybody alive. I believe the GMU Graviton was also used, but eaten. Okay, Momo Peach going extremely low with the Discord. Okay, GMU's Brigida goes down. Zenko going down as well. D.Va Bomb catches 2 in the background. That's going to be the second checkpoint. 4 minutes and 20 seconds here for the Saints to get point number 3 and drive this thing to overtime. Oh, sneaky Ana. She was completely out of position. Jub punishing that right away. Nicely done. 5v6 right now in the favor of the Saints. Trying to pepper that Shield of Zenko's. Right now, Don't Touch Me pushing on the Widowmaker as well. GMU Reaper gets the ultimate opportunity, but I think the stun happens instantly. No damage coming out from GMU. I mean, Widow's in a flanking position, but everybody's in position to defend against it. So it's looking really good right now for Saints. I think that was 2, maybe 3 guys down. Probably number 4 here if Momo goes down. Make that 5. Crystal's down 2. 2 very quick 3 caps from both teams. Okay, so 4 minutes from GMU, 3:18 for Saints. This is still plenty of time to get the first point, and then as much as you possibly can after that. Okay, so it is looking like the same composition coming out as the Saints are on attack once again. Since they have the less time, they're going to have to start things off.
Okay, so the only thing we're going to have a problem with is the
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'm going to own all these noobs. Okay, we're going to do that same kind of idea with Bastion. We need you to use your EM on approach. That's what we're doing. Okay. Even they have a Bastion on the ground.
Okay, so for sure they have the Reinhardt over there. Can we... Okay, we can't see anything else yet. So other than the shields, we don't got no information here from GMU, keeping themselves hidden. Let's ride along with Don't Touch Me once again on the Zarya. Yeah, so it is the Ghost comp once again coming out from the Saints. There's actually a Pharah coming out from GMU, something a little different compared to the last round. Okay, once again, just putting the pressure onto Zanko's shield. Chunking him down to about half. He's going down real quick. Flame Strike from Well Played, finishing the job. Don't Touch Me in the middle of the back line. This might be a real quick capture for the St. Clair Saints. Singularity out of mech as D.Va, almost soloing the Pharah, making it work for him, and is about to have his mech. And the charge still goes on. Back with Don't Touch Me. We're literally right in front of Zenko's shield. Oh gosh, that Flame Strike almost taken out. Well played. Okay, falling back to the arches, heal up, and push this card. Alright, just slowly but surely, just waiting for the cart before getting any poke. Right along with Singularity once again. Oh, they're going right into the door. They managed to take out the Reaper as well as Ana, but Reknaps does go down in return. Crystal in really rough shape right now. Gets taken out by Singularity. And we still have 4 of the Saints members onto the cart, getting as much distance as possible. Still a minute 30 to get this point at least. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a hole there. If Reknaps managed to boot the guy right off right away, that would have been crazy. Okay, there's the Graviton coming out, getting pretty much the whole team in it. Jub going absolutely crazy on everybody. We do have the ult coming out from Pharah on GMU, doing some pretty decent damage, but nobody going down. Never mind, Well Played and Reknaps both go down, but the main tank and healer are down. What just happened? Okay, these guys are losing their mind in the background. I didn't quite catch it, unfortunately. I'm sure we'll get a replay of that later. But Dowling trying to get this point cleared off, gets caught by the sleep dart, but he is going to be okay. The shatter coming out from Well Played just to secure. Takes the guy off the point. Reknaps is going to push this Zarya off, but he actually walks right into the tank. Don't get too much damage. But Saints do manage to get 2 points so far on this overtime, and they still have 20 seconds to try and get some decent distance. Where is he? Okay, we're going to hop in with Don't Touch Me once again. His ultimate is ready. See if he can find the perfect opportunity. Does manage to get 2, 3 of them all caught up in here. Tons of damage coming out, but the counter ult from Spooky's Farah takes out 2. Okay, there we go. Dowling does manage to get the Tranquility off, keeping his team alive. Reinhardt extremely low, but here comes the Graviton from GMU. Lots of damage coming out once again. Spooky taking out 2 more of the Saints. Baby Diva and well-played Reinhardt essentially trying to hold the point. There he goes, but Don't Touch Me is back. Not enough time. And that is going to be 2 additional points and some decent distance there for the Saints gaming squad. Now, on the other hand, we do now have GMU 2 with 4 minutes to try and make it further than that. 2 points and about half the push distance is what they have to beat to bring this to a game number 3. Anything less, and the Saints will have their second 2-0 of the evening. And it looks like Saints just keeping the same comp. It's so far, it's doing a pretty decent job for them as long as they're all together. So don't break what, or don't fix what's not broken, right?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Shoot for a new high score.
All right, now that you got the breakdancing show, this round is underway. Overtime for GMU. Let's see what they can do. 4 minutes on the clock. Again, once again, just taking them around the right side. Most of them still pretty healthy. And Diva went so far out that she's been demeched instantly. But GMU are on the point. The charge actually takes out Zenko. They are down the main tank. They are going to have to stall out once again. And then the mini Diva is finally taking them out. So 30 seconds down, and probably a couple more seconds before all 6 of them are actually ready. Solid first push hold there for St. Clair Saints.
Time to raise my APM.
Okay, the Farah coming back out. This did do a little bit of work during that last point for GMU. Shield getting peppered once again, but no one really able to deal with the Farah at this point. But it doesn't matter, it has completely shattered the main tank. Singularity charging right in. So many of them going down. Momo going down. Actually uses the Tranquility Crystal. Oh no, that fight was essentially lost. Now that's an unfortunate blown ult. Unfortunately, a little questionable there on the side of Crystal, as it seemed like that fight was lost, but there might have been something I missed. There's a reason I'm behind the caster's desk and not the player's desk, right? So I'll let the players think about it. Or give them the benefit of the doubt, rather. All right, once again, just start off, pepper that shield. Switch it on over this time to Dowling as the Graviton comes out from Don't Touch Me, but a big shatter, but this time Dowling coming in, saving everybody as the Diva Bomb catches both of the tanks. Another push shut down there for the St. Clair Saints as it's 2 minutes on the clock.
What did they use? They used Rally. They used Shatter.
2 minutes away from getting their second 2-0 of the day. Let's see what GMU has to respond with as they start to show up now. Starting off a little bit of poke. Doesn't look like anything's really changed. That's a sneaky Farah ult that just completely destroyed Dowling, but everybody else is alive. The grab, but the beat gets dropped, stopping a ton of the damage. Shatter catches 2 or 3, but the Tranquility coming out from Crystal, this time going to stop a lot of damage from the Saints. They are on the point. Can they get the defense? Well played, trying to charge in, trying to make this work. He clunks with the other Reinhardt. Zenko does go down. Brig is down 2 on GMU's side. Saints slowly but surely fighting back, and the kills just keep on coming here for the Saints. 1 minute on the clock, but the GMU squad did manage to get 2 ticks of the capture point. So if they get the slightest of advantage, they could probably send this thing into even more overtime.
They probably have shatter.
My ultimate is charging.
All right, well played in position. Flame Strike going right through everybody. And they, a little bit of a clank of some sort. The point is uncontested. The big Graviton catching the entire team for the most part. 5 of them going down big time. What a hold from the Saints. Complete team kill. How many ults was that, though? We still have the Shatter. Still have the Shatter coming out for the Saints. So they didn't use completely everything. 10 seconds on the clock. Junkrat coming out here from GMU. Let's see if we can get dropping the beat instantly. They are on the point, so this will be contestant. Dropping the beat. Oh, big Shatter coming out from well played. That is going to win the set here, I believe, from Saints Gaming. That is definitely it. 5 kills to none. Huge play from the squad. Everybody's popping off. Everybody's excited. What a play. Perfectly done there. Let's catch and see what that play of the game was. It is going to be well played on the Reinhardt. Beautiful. Okay, it is the grabs. It wasn't the Shatter that finished it, but still so much damage. Oh my goodness.